Hey guys, it's Glad6th's here, and welcome to my 2-year anniversary Q&A thing. Yeah. This is supposed to be like uploaded ages ago, but due to exams and stuff, I didn't because I was like revising and there was like coursework to do in college, and I was just like, yeah, I don't have time. So I know it was supposed to. It was like, oh god, it was like over 2 weeks ago, nearly three, I think, or maybe it is three, I don't know. But yeah, I finished like two out of three of my exams, so I have one like next week. But I have a little time to breathe now and not be suffocated by textbooks and paper materials. Something. Yeah, so let's start straight away. So I have three questions from. Oh, I just hit my keyboard there. I have three questions from Adam to KK35. He is a long time friend. Like we've been friends for like ages and ages and ages and ages. Like yeah. So his first question is like, actually quite difficult. His first question is, what are the top three things you have learnt over the 2 years you have been on YouTube? And I haven't prepared any answers to this, so it's like my first, yeah, like my first idea or whatever. And this is actually a really tricky one, doing this. Oh God, my first thing is probably the most important, is to like not worry about subscriber count and try not to compare yourself to other people. Because phone. That was weird. It rang once and then cancelled. Yeah, try not to compare yourself to like other people because you'll just get annoyed because you won't have like as much subscribers as them, if you can understand what I'm trying to say. Like many a times I've been like, oh my god, why don't I have enough views? Why don't I have enough subscribers? Like, don't compare yourself and don't worry about subscribers or view counts. They will. I'm saying this like I'm total like YouTube legend or something. But yeah, like definitely don't worry about it. Just it takes time to build up your channel. That's what I'm trying to say. It definitely does take time. I'm not saying my channel's built up like by any means, but yeah, it does take time for like subscribers to rise and views to rise. I've definitely noticed that over the past like month or two. My subscribers have kind of gone up quite a lot. Oh my god, please! Why does that phone keep ringing? It's so weird. Um, yeah, so that's the first thing. The second thing, this is like off the top of my head, I have no idea. The second thing, um, I don't know what the second thing can be. Um, there, there probably is something, but I can't think. But yeah, that's the first one is mainly what I've learned. Can't think of anything else at the moment off the top of my head. If I do, then I'll put it as like a little caption or something. I have no idea. I'll put it in the description. I don't know. Check the description. Might be something there. Might be not. Don't know. So yeah, the second one is, what direction do you want your channel to go in? I'm not too sure like what this really means. Um, but I'm kind of liking where my channel's going right now. Like, more people are discovering me. Um, I'm talking to a lot more people on YouTube now. That being my subscribers and other YouTubers, which is quite nice actually. It's quite nice when like you have YouTubers who have like like over 1,000, like nearly tens of thousands subscribers, and they actually reply to your comments. That's really nice. Oh my god, I can hear my brother in the background. Um, but yeah, I want to just carry on with what I'm doing. I'm happy with what I'm doing. I am planning to buy a new computer soon. Maybe towards Christmas time, so I can reduce kind of the lag so my computer can handle recording a bit better. And after that, I do plan on getting a HD record like capture card thing, so I can record in HD and stuff like that. So yeah, and the third is, why do you make videos for YouTube? What are your reasons behind doing so? Main reason is because I enjoy doing it, and I find it really fun. But I've like before I started, I always wanted to like do videos because when I'm playing games, I kind of do things which others won't think about. So like it's useful to tell others about like useful tips you found in games, and like if you're doing it on like a hard difficulty, you can just discuss possible ways to complete the level or something. I think you know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, it's just nice to share like tips and stuff, and just funny things you find out about the game, and yeah, just stuff like that. It's nice. It's really good. I like doing YouTube videos. They're fun to do. They really are. Okay, so that's it for Adam's questions. Thank you very much, Adam, for posting questions. The next person who posted me 2 questions is 091 Saki, I think. Saki, I think. Saki, I don't know. Sorry. The first one is, could you please make a Resident Evil 6 Mercenaries run with Chris or Sherry? Okay, so originally, I thought that this meant, would I play the game as Chris or Sherry? Because I was a bit confused because I know I haven't done it with Sherry, but I have done it with Chris. So now I'm going to have to quickly look through my mercenaries, see if I have actually done any videos with Chris or Sherry. But I'm sure I have. Let me just quickly go to playlist. There's Resident Evil 6 there. Oh, there's my mercenaries playlist. Click on that one. And then I'll let you know what I've... Oh no, I don't want it to play because that would be embarrassing. Hearing my voice on my YouTube video through another video. Be weird. So this I've done Jake. No, don't... Oh my god, please don't do that. Can I see this bigger or something? Jake, Carla, RPD Helena. I've done Resident Evil 2 Sherry, so her little Resident Evil 2 costume. So I have done a Sherry Mercenaries. I've done Ada. I've done Pirate Leon. I've done NASCAR Piers, and I've done normal Sherry, and I've also done Agent. So yeah, I've done Sherry Mercenary. I think the reason why I haven't done Chris is because I don't really like Chris as a character, but the main reason is because when I'm playing levels, I only upload the videos that I do kind of good in. So it's not that I don't want to play as Chris, it's just the fact that I just didn't get any good footage with Chris as the character. And I'm not going to upload videos of me completely failing because there's no point then. So that's just why there's no videos of Chris up. I am aware that there are maps. Well, I was going to say new then, but they're not really new. I am aware there are maps up at the moment which I haven't bought and I haven't done any YouTube videos on. The reason for this is that I've kind of fell out of liking, if that makes any sense at all. I don't really play Resident Evil 6 anymore because it's just not interesting me at the moment. So yeah, I just don't bother doing that. So the next question is, why are you doing Tomb Raider with no base camp? Is because I have done... Well, I played Tomb Raider quite a few times actually because I have platinum. For like the trophies or achievements or whatever. I have all the trophies or achievements. I play on PS3 by the way. I have all the trophies. So I wanted to kind of challenge myself because if I didn't, then it would just be another playthrough and it would get boring. So to solve this, who's this coming up my stairs? It's my dog. Hi. To solve this, I decided to play on hard mode and not upgrade any of my weapons. Just to increase difficulty a little bit and make it a bit more challenging. So far at the moment, it's not been that challenging. But yeah, we'll just have to see what happens. Do I have any other questions? Oh yeah, I do. This one is from Dat Dragon Boy 3000. And he says, hey, I don't know if this is too late, but here are my questions. The first one is, how much money do you think have you spent on gaming ever? And I can't even imagine how much money I spent because for as long as I can remember, I've always been associated with like computers or video games or anything like that. I honestly can't think of like a round figure, but I'm just gonna have to say like thousands. I'm guessing thousands of pounds, definitely thousands. Especially with like how much games cost and like stuff like that cost now, and like consoles cost. Yeah, definitely thousands. But that's the closest you're going to get to an answer. I'm sorry. And second question is, are you a fan of games like Roller Coaster Tycoon and Zoo Tycoon? I'm going to kind of answer this question as like tycoon games, as like an umbrella. Um, so yeah, I'm an extreme fan of tycoon games. At the moment, I'm playing through Theme Hospital because I've actually never completed it. I used to play it when I was younger, but I've never completed it. So I'm playing through Theme Hospital at the moment. Really enjoying that. It's so amazing and retro. It's so amazing. Such a good game. Roller Coaster Tycoon also is one of the examples. I enjoyed the first Roller Coaster Tycoon. Still never completed that. Um, that was like amazing. Roller Coaster Tycoon, the original, is like amazing. Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, I did have the not world, I was going to say World Adventures, that's like Sims. I don't know, but there's like world expansion pack where you have to like go to like different countries and different country themed rides and stuff like that. That wasn't that good. Um, and then there was also Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, which was like 3D graphics. I enjoyed that game, but I think having the game in 3D kind of actually ruined it. I preferred the 2D game. Um, so yeah, so Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 was the best. Also Zoo Tycoon. I have played Tycoon. I believe it was on the DS though, or I might have played like one of the tap games very similar to Zoo Tycoon or something like that. Um, it was okay. It wasn't the best. Comparing to Theme Hospital or Roller Coaster Tycoon, it wasn't that good, to be honest, in my opinion. Um, so yeah, I've also played. Is it School Tycoon? I think School Tycoon. That's what it's called. I actually really like School Tycoon. The reason I like School Tycoon is because you can upgrade your buildings and stuff like that. Um, as a kid, it really fascinated me how the classroom appearance changed as you upgraded them, and like you could create a school which was like had like a roller coaster in. Like one of the buildings was like a roller coaster, and you could have this in your school. Like if that's not amazing, then I don't know what is. Um, so yeah. I think that's it for under the YouTube video, but I know I have three more on my Ask FM, so I'm going to quickly go to my iPod and check them. Um, okay, so yeah. Oh no, I have four. Sorry, four questions. Um, these questions are from Mark. People on my channel should know who Mark is. He's always on my videos because he's so annoying and just wants to be in my videos all the time. Like seriously, what's his problem? Like, yeah. But yeah, no, Mark. Yeah, Mark asked me four questions. The first one is your overall opinion on the new Tomb Raider game and what could have been improved. So the first one is that I really liked it. Playing it through the first couple of times was good. I enjoyed the story. And I'm also excited to see how they're going to continue with the story as well. But the thing is, for me, a game, a good game, is all about the replay value. And besides the trophies, which I like getting from like nearly all my games, I didn't think that Tomb Raider had enough replay value, to be honest. And for the collectibles, like the GPS stuff and all that, I don't think they rewarded you enough, to be honest. Like one of my favourite extras in a game is actually a bonus costumes, and I know there's like 6 costumes on the store right now, and they've not really impressed me, to be honest, because they're too normal. If you understand what I'm saying, like you would expect an adventurer to wear something like that. Like I was tweeting Mark last night, and he told me they were on the store, and I went to look, and they are very too normal. Like for example, if anyone played, anyone's seen my LP or played Silent Hill 3, you would know there's a costume for Heather called Princess Heart, and Heather dresses up as this like in this like white costume as like this love like hearty fairy or something like that, and it's so weird to see this character running around this hell dimension, and that's what it's fun, but I don't think there was enough of that in Tomb Raider. I know it's supposed to be like a serious game, and I know Silent Hill was supposed to be a serious game as well, but that little twist on the end of it was really good, and that's why I enjoyed Silent Hill 3 so much, because of the extras and because of the gameplay. But I don't think the new Tomb Raider game had enough extras in. which is very disappointing because I like extras in games, and it just adds to the replay value. I locked my iPod because I don't want to waste my charge. So the next question was, if it would load, favorite episode of Buffy from each season. Okay, so I have seasons 1 to 7, but I am missing season 5. So I won't spoil anything. I will just say the name of the episode and why I like them. I won't spoil anything. So I will say number 5 because I do know my favourite episode. I can't really go into great detail because I don't have the box set of 5. I need to get that one. So starting with season 1, I don't even know why I'm looking in the book because I know my favourite episode. My favourite episode in season 1 is probably the season finale, actually. Because I don't know why, but I thought the master, who is the main bad guy in that episode, was actually not episode, sorry, this season was actually a really good enemy, and I really liked him as like a starter to the like the seasons, and I just thought it was really good, and it was like it's a really good conclusion to the first season, and it does open up to follow for more seasons. So that's why I really like that one. Season 2. Let me just have a look. Season 2 honestly doesn't jump out at me as much because I don't really enjoy it that much. So yeah, it could be a little bit hard. Yeah, I'm not really too sure about season 2 because I haven't seen it in ages. But there is one episode. I do like the episode for the Incan mummy girl. I do like that episode. That's quite a fun episode because there's a there's a twist for the cast, but not for the audience, and that's what I kind of like of them kind of solving the mystery a bit. So I like that episode. I like Ted, the episode Ted as well, but it annoys me so much because the man in the episode is not who he seems, and only Buffy can see that, and everyone else is completely oblivious, and it's just like, oh my god, please, can you just kill this man already? So yeah, that I like that episode, but it annoys me at the same time. So yeah, on to season 3. I'm just opening them all up and just looking at the booklets to remember all of the episodes. Episode 3, okay. Okay, season 3 is probably a really good season, actually. There's a few that I want to talk about. I really like the episode The Wish, where where Cordelia wishes to Anyanka that Buffy's summons never arrived in Sunnydale, and that's quite interesting to see that episode actually, because it kind of relates to some of the locations in Chaos Bleeds actually. So I like that episode. I also like the episodes where Faith's in because I like Faith as well, even though I prefer her in season 7 because she's a total bitch in season 3, but it's still Faith. And I also like the season finale of season 3 as well, Graduation Part 1 and 2, because I don't know, the conclusions are just really epic. That's why I like that. So, season 4, it's probably like a really crappy season, another crappy season for me because of the not main character, because of Riley. I don't really like Riley, to be honest. And I don't really watch season 4 that much because of him. I don't really enjoy him as a character. But probably if you know season 4, probably not a unexpected choice is Hush. Hush is probably the best episode in season 4 because of the monsters used in it. If you've seen that episode, you probably agree with me. Because it's just amazing, and the monsters are so goddamn scary, and they're creepy as hell, and they're just amazing, and yeah. So that's probably why I like Hush. And it's also I also like it as well because there's no voices in Hush. It's just played by music. Like all of there's music throughout the episode to set the mood and stuff like that. So I think that's really clever how they've done that. Season 4, as I said, I can't really look at the episodes because I can't remember them because I've only seen the season once. But I do like the season finale, obviously, because it's such a gasp moment. Um, and yeah, that's all I'm going to say of that because that's going to be a big spoiler if I expand on that one. Okay, season 6 is a little different for me. Actually, I don't even. Yeah, I'm not even going to open them up because I have like 3 DVD cases of season 6 because I bought not the wrong one, but I didn't buy the same style of box. So yeah, obviously my favorite episode from season 6 is another non-surprising one. It's Once More We're Feeling. Um, because it's a musical and Buffy and musical equals amazingness because it's done so amazing and it's amazing. So end of that. I also like Hell's Bells as well. That's a good episode because of the storyline and the major plot twist at the end, and it's kind of sad at the same time. Um, but yeah, season 6 is kind of Met episode. Like I watched it once way through and really enjoyed it, and then I went back and watched it again and I was just like, oh my god, I'm so bored now, can I just turn this off? So yeah, there's some good episodes on there, then they're just some are just boring, to be honest, unless they're really good. um so yeah, finally season 7, like the best season ever. um Let me just look. I i can't really say what's my favourite episode in season 7 because it kind of all blurs into one because it's just like one big long storyline. But it's actually a really good season. I like all of it. Like again, I like the episode with Faith in because it comes into like towards the end of the season. I like the season finale, the last episode of Buffy. Obviously, have to like that one. And mid season is probably my favourite. Is probably Showtime because it's the battle between Buffy and the Uber vampire. And where Buffy teaches the potential Slayers a major lesson in slaying. So yeah, that's probably a good episode as well. So that's all the seasons, and I've told you what I liked. Let's move on to the penultimate question. It's the best game you've played in the last year. Holy damn, I don't even remember what the games I played in the last year. Let me just say some of the games I've played. Um, I've played Hitman Absolution. That's a very good game. I really enjoyed platinuming that. That was really fun. I was kind of disappointed as well when I completed it and like got all the trophies because I wanted more because it was so good. I've played Tomb Raider, obviously. I haven't actually played many games this year, to be honest. Um, I've played The Sims 3 University. That was fun. I liked that. That was a good game. Um, I really want Dead Island Riptide as well. I want that game because I like the first game. I'm kind of playing through the first game like again because I can't have the second game right now because I'm saving for my holiday. So yeah, I'm kind of playing through the first one again to kind of pretend it's the second one. Oh dear. But yeah, I want Riptide. I want Dead Island Riptide. Come on, what other games have I played this year? I can't think. I think to be honest, that's about it. Um, I think that's about it. To be honest, I'm not really playing many games this year. Um, but yeah, I don't think there's many games that I want coming out. To be honest, I don't really. I couldn't honestly tell you a single game coming out this year. I honestly couldn't say. Um, but yeah, um, that's all I can really say for that question because I haven't played many, but probably out of all the games I've played, um, I don't know, they were all quite good to be honest. And finally, Mark asks, will you marry me? And my answer to that is, when were we divorced? That's the question. Um, so yeah. That concludes my Q&A, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I know it's a bit long, like 25 minutes long. Hope I didn't waste your time. But I hope you enjoyed it. So thanks for leaving all the questions and stuff. I forgot to say thank you individually to Dragon Boy 3000. Thank you to Mark. Thank you to 09 Saki or Suki. Sorry if I just butchered your name out once more. And also again to Adam for sending me the questions. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. And I need to go find an image now for you to look at while I'm talking. Um, so yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Thank you to Mark and also Adam again. So thank you everyone for all your questions, and I will see you in the next Tomb Raider video. I'm going to go edit this now, and yeah, it's like 25 minutes long. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.